are you doing? Welcome to my channel. In the last video we looked at the basics of life on the farm, and today we will continue our adventure. We will meet new people, see new places and learn new skills. So grab a drink and get comfy and we will continue our journey. Let's go. Good morning. There we are. Let's have a look. Hey, we have mail. Let's have a peek. Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willy. Wonder what that is. To the beach. Someone named Willy invited you to visit the beach south of town. He says he has something to give you. Visit the beach south of town. South of town before 5 p.m. First we have to water the plants, otherwise they get mighty angry and won't grow. Let's take care of that first. Good to see their little heads poking out of the ground already. Now these parsnips take 4 days before they're all grown and ready for harvest. So that shouldn't be too long. Right, now we got some water for next time. Let's go and have a look in town. See, we can pick some things up while we're on our way there. Always a good thing. The bus stop is usually a good place to find some forageables I've found, so we're definitely in luck today. Okie dokie, now let's see what we have. A nice question mark there on the bulletin board. And you see the calendar. It tells you the season and the year, and all the things that are going to happen in that season. So you see, for instance, the townspeople's birthday. Lewis's is first on the 7th. We need to remember that and get him a gift. And then also there's other things like festivals and other important events that we need to look out for, because we don't want to miss out on those. So always make sure you have a check and have a peek to see if you're not missing out on any important events. So that's Pierre's general store and the hospital next to it. And down there is the saloon, where you can usually find quite a few townspeople in the evening. Let's go to the beach. Now as we enter the beach, we trigger a cutscene. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Well, maybe I will. Yay! We have a fishing rod. You've received a bamboo pole. Thank you, Willy. That's really nice of you. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. I have some questions about that, Willy. Right, there we are. Well, let's give this a go then. Just point and click, and you will cast your line. The longer you hold the mouse button down, the further you will cast your line. There we go. Just try to keep the green bar behind the fish, so that the bar on the right will fill up, and as soon as it's filled up completely, you will have caught the fish. It's a bit challenging, but it'll get easier as you level up. And we caught a sardine. Now, the type of fish you'll catch are very dependent on, for instance, the season, the place you fish like location, the time of the day, weather. So it's all sorts of things you have to keep an eye out if you want to catch a specific fish. Of course, you can do that by just finding out for yourself and catching a lot of fish. If you really want to know something, there's a list on the Stardew Valley wiki that says exactly which fish can be caught where and when, and under which conditions. And a herring, look at that. Fishing is also a good way to make a little bit of extra money. You can usually catch fish pretty quickly and sell them for a nice amount. We have some nice forageables, some pretty seashells. Also, when you see these little squiggly lines, they look a little bit like worms. Make sure you take your hoe and till the soil, because you can sometimes find some really nice treasures. And this time it's just stone, but well, stone is useful too. But you can find artifacts or all sorts of fun things in underneath those lines, even lost library books. Another question mark here. Let's see what that's all about. Come on. No, I don't want to chop it. I want to read it. Come on, cooperate. Ah, there we go. With 300 pieces of wood, this could be fixed. That's a lot of wood, but it's worth it in the end. You don't have to do that right away, but it is worth doing that because it's quite an important area in case you ever want to marry someone. Now, that was just clay. I'm not going to bother with that because I don't really need that for now. We have Mayor Lewis's house there, and there we have a villager to meet. Jazz. Hi. Hello. Okay, good talk. Wow, okay. See you next time. We've already met the mayor, of course. Here across the bridge we have the library, which is also a museum, and up there is the blacksmith's office or workshop. These places you'll visit a lot. Now we go up here. Past Pam's trailer. Oh, look at this, another villager. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're going to get along great. I'm Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex. I'll see you around. Alright, so he lives there with his grandparents. And over here's another very important building. It is the Joja Mart. Joja Mart, as you know, is where we used to work at Joja. And this is basically your big corporation trying to take over. And he is a very big competitor to poor Pierre. I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide to want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help you make your transition a joyous experience. Yeah, I know what you think is joyous, and I disagree. Shane's hard at work. He doesn't seem interested in talking. And even though he doesn't talk, it does count as meeting him for the quests. So it's still worth just having a go. Shane is really one to want to talk to you at all in the beginning, so just don't feel bad about that. He'll warm up to you eventually. Okay, so up here we have another very important building. It's the community center. We can't interact with it just yet, so we'll talk about that in a future video. And over here we have a lovely park with a playground for the kids. And you can sometimes find villagers here as well, like that girl over there. Let's say hi. Oh, you're that new farmer girl or whatever, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be pretty. Actually, never mind. Yeah, she's a real peach. But even she gets better as you go along, as you get to know them, as your stories progress. That's something I really like about this game, is you really get to know the people. They warm up to you, and you get to know a little bit of their backstory, and you actually form connections with them. I think that's really cool. As we go up here, we go into the mountain area. We find Robin's workshop over here, so if you need anything built, that's where you have to go. Continue to the right, we end up at the lake. And we can find another villager. A stranger? Hello. Hi, Linus. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. There's that little tent up there. And across the water, this is where you go to the mines, but as you can see, we cannot go there yet. We need to wait a little bit before we can explore over there. We have a full inventory again. So if we go up past this way, we have another way to go back to our farm when we end up at the north side of the farm. There's a few leeks there that I need to pick up at another time. To remember that. There we are. Back on the farm. Let's get rid of all these things in our inventory so we can actually do something again. fish I always want to keep because you'll probably end up needing those as well. So it's a good idea to keep at least 2 or 3 of everything in your chest. So you always have something around in case you need it. And you will need it. You most definitely will need it. So if we go to the south of our farm, we find a third path leading up into our farm. If we take that, we end up in Cindersap Forest. In Cindersap Forest, we have to the right Marnie's Ranch. So if you want farm animals or anything related to farm animals, then that's the place to go. Let's check out the forest. You can usually find some good forageables in the forest, especially on one of your good luck days. Another fishing spot here. If we go down this way, there's a mysterious tower. And the horseradish. It's locked. You can hear someone inside though. Yeah, I'll spoil it for you and let you know that's where the wizard lives. But the wizard is not interested in talking just yet. That'll come a little bit later on. He will let you know. Okay. So now here we have the river. North of the river we can find Leah's cottage, which is now closed. You can only go in there if you have at least 2 hearts with her, so we can leave that for now. If you follow the river down, there's a little bridge and we can cross over to an island. Now this is definitely a place worth checking out every once in a while. You can find some wild foraging here, some actual free crops. Pick them up and get all those spring onions in my bag. This is also very good to make a little bit of extra money. As you can see, we have 2 kinds, a normal one and one with a little star next to it, a silver star. That just means that it is a higher quality item. There's also gold and purple ones. The purple ones are called iridium, and iridium is the highest quality you can get in this game. Higher quality just means it is worth more, and if you use it, you will get higher benefits from it. So for instance, if you give someone an iridium quality item, you will get more friendship points with them than if you would a normal one. Let's make our way up again. This is definitely worth clearing up as you go along, because when you come home in the dark, it's quite annoying. You can't see where you're going. Not until you get a glow ring, and at least you can have a look at what happens around you. Okay, let's see what we want to keep. Keep the high quality one. Shall I keep that? Yeah, well, in doubt, like I said, when you're in doubt, always make sure you hang on to some, because you never know when you're gonna need it. So just keep 2 and save the rest for later. Okay, that was it for this video. Next time we will go and explore the mines and delve deeper into community life. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing for updates on future videos. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye bye guys.